Oh gosh, this I got to tell you this story. This is uh, something Sonny did long, long ago. It's in fact, let me think. Could be something like about 46 years ago. She wasn't very old, I know that. Um, 4 or 5, maybe six, maybe six. And well, at that point, I was divorced from the kid's mom, and I lived down in North Carolina. Well, I was getting my kids for to come down and do what would the word be, to spend some time with me, a week or two, while I had vacation from my boiler job. And I was so tickled to have them, with me for the next 2 weeks or so. And they lived up kind of in the northern central climes of Pennsylvania, very, very rural. So they were more kids that knew about horses, ponies, uh, oh gosh, whatever might be on TV, of course, that kind of stuff. Good kids. Anyway, so I believe this is how it happened. I went into, we were driving down, we were a little bit below Delaware, I think, and there was a McDonald's sign, and well, the kids had to go. Frankly, I had to go, and we were hungry. So we hit the bathroom there, and then came out and got into line for for some nice hamburgers and stuff. And there was a guy in front of us, a huge man. I mean, huge. He could have been for all I knew, he could have been a professional wrestler. He was African American, big guy, bald head, and he looked tough as nails. And he's just standing in line, all nice and quiet. The McDonald's itself wasn't that noisy that day. Now, Sonny being about, I think Sonny might have been about 4. And Burgess was 2 or so. Maybe Sonny was 5. And Sonny looks, she latches onto my jacket and yanks on my jacket. And she says, "Daddy, look, a chocolate man." I said, oh. I said, "Sonny, a chocolate man, my God, he's made of chocolate." And she's making such a fuss about it. Every other word is chocolate man. And I can see this guy kind of clenching. And he turns around and he looks at me. And I mean, I've seen that look before. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm dead. I said, and then he looks down at Sonny. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to throw her through a window or something. And he looks down at her, and he had this stern look on his face. But as he knelt down to be with her face to face. And this big grin comes over his face. And he says, "Yes, and you're vanilla." And he said, "Can I have a hug?" And she said, "Sure." And they're both hugging. And he he stands up. And I said, "Oh my God, mister, I'm so sorry." It's she where she lives up in North Pensy, she just doesn't see African Americans. I'm sorry. And he says, "Oh, please," he says. "She's a kid." And he says, "You've taught her well. She didn't say anything out of place, and she said what she thought. What she was describing what she thought she saw. I do kind of look like chocolate. And she kind of looks like vanilla." Or peach anyway. And we were yakking and laughing about it. And eventually, I think, yeah, he actually picked her up and gave her a hug when he had his order. And I think he kind of sat near us in the McDonald's. I think we were talking. Turns out, yeah, he was a cop somewhere in a local town. I told him how I did rescue down south. And he says, "Well, there you are. 2 nice guys and you've got 2 wonderful children." Burgess was having a time with the guy too. They were, I think, talking baseball or something. And though I don't think Burgess was even on a team then. He was like 2. But he loved things like baseball and such, fishing. that kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool. I got to say, bless that man. This was years ago now, and gee, I hope he's still alive. And I got a feeling, yeah, he may have been a policeman. Pretty sure he was. Anyway, Lord's Prayer moment. Yeah, I think so. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. It's kind of nice to be compared to ice cream, huh? Especially if it's a kid telling you that, because they're being very sincere. In fact, I think he got them ice cream. I think he did. Oh, I can't remember for sure. Sunny will know, but I think he did get them each. I think McDonald's you had your choice, vanilla or chocolate. I think he gave her a chocolate one. Anyway, oh man, what a nice person. What a wonderfully nice person. Well, I'll see you later. Bye now. God bless.